Good morning all of you. In the last class, we studied about closed figures and open figures. So what are closed figures? Closed figures are figures whose starting point and ending point are same. So let us draw a closed figure. And this figure starts from this point and ends at the same point. So this is a closed figure because their its starting point and ending point are same. Now, what about this figure? This figure starts from this point and it ends at this point. So the starting point and ending points are different. They does not coincide. So this kind of figures are called open figures. After that, we learned about polygons. So what are polygons? Polygons are simple closed figures formed by line segments. So what are simple closed figures? See this figure. This is a closed figure. And this is also a closed figure. But what is the difference between these two figures? Here you can see that this figure intersects itself here at this point. That means they touch each other at some point. So this kind of figures are called complex closed figures, and the closed figures which does not intersect itself are called simple closed figures. So here it is a simple closed figure and it is a complex closed figure. Today in this class, we are going to learn about circles and triangles. You have already studied about circles in your smaller classes. So what is exactly a circle? Let us see what is a circle. Here in this plane, I am going to mark a point. And I am also going to mark another point which is at a particular distance from this point. So I marked another point and I am going to mark some more points which are at the same distance from this point. Like this. So what is the peculiarities of this point? All of these points are at equal distance from this particular point. And if I am joining all these points, I will get a figure like this. So what is this? It is a circle. So what is meant by circle? A circle is a figure obtained by joining all the points which are at equal distance from a fixed point. Now let us learn different parts of a circle. Here, before I draw this circle, I had marked a point here, and that point of a circle is called the center of the circle. Now, if I take any point on this circle, any point of a circle, then the distance between the center and that point is called the radius. So what is a radius? It is the distance between the center and any point on that circle. Now, if I am taking any 2 points on this circle, so these are 2 points on the circle, and if I am joining these 2 points, I will get a line, right? And that line is called a chord. So what is a chord? A chord is the line segment joining any 2 points on a circle. Now, we know these 2 points are the points of this circle. And if I am joining these 2 points, you can see that this line segment passes through the center of the circle, and it is also a chord, since a chord is a line segment joining any 2 points of a circle, and this line segment is obtained by joining these 2 points of the circle, and this point passes through the center also. And so this chord, the chord of a circle which passes through the center of a circle, is known as the diameter. So a diameter of a circle is a chord which passes through the center of a circle. Now let us learn about triangles. So what is a triangle? A triangle is a polygon with 3 sides. See, this is a closed figure formed by 3 line segments. So this is a polygon, and we will call a polygon with 3 sides as triangle. And you can see that this figure is formed by 3 line segments, and that line segments are called the sides of the triangle. So it has how many sides? 3 sides. 1, 2 and 3. And you can also see that these line segments meet at some points. These 2 lines are meets at this point, and these 2 lines are meets at this point, and these 2 lines are meets at this point. And these 3 points where the line segments meet each other are called the vertices. So a triangle has how many vertices? 3 vertices. And it has how many angles? So we have an angle here. There is another angle here. So here we have 3 angles. So a triangle has 3 vertices, 3 sides and 3 angles. If I am giving a name to each of these vertices like this, we can call or we can name this triangle as triangle A, B, C. Instead of writing this word triangle, we can use the symbol of a small triangle. By drawing a small triangle, then we will write the name of each vertices. So this is read as triangle ABC. We can also call it as triangle CBA in the clockwise order. Let us learn about different kinds of triangles. Triangles can be named based on their angles and the length of their sides. Let us learn what are the different names that we use to call triangles based on their angles. If all the angles, we know that in a triangle has 3 angles, and if all the 3 angles of a triangle are acute angles, what is meant by acute angle? Angles less than 90 degree are called acute angles. So if all the 3 angles of a triangle are acute angle, we will call such triangle as acute triangle. Now, if one of the 3 angles of a triangle is 90 degree, we will call such triangles as right triangles. Then, if one of the 3 angles of a triangle is obtuse angles, that means an angle which is greater than 90 degree, we will call such triangles as obtuse triangles. So we have acute triangle, right triangle and obtuse triangle. Triangles can also be given different names, or they can classify it into different types based on their sides. If two sides, we know that a triangle has three sides. If two of the three sides, let us take these two sides. If two sides of a triangle are equal, the length of two sides of a triangle are equal, we will call such triangle as isosceles triangle. So, what is an isosceles triangle? An isosceles triangle is a triangle in which two sides are equal. Now, if all the three sides of a triangle are equal, then we will call such triangle as equilateral triangle. So, an equilateral triangle is a triangle with all the three sides are equal. All the three sides are having the same length. Now, what about if all the sides of a triangle are different? That means all the sides are having different length. If all the three sides are of different length, we will call such triangle as scalene triangle.